here, and welcome to A-MUSE-Ments. Today I want to talk about authentic self-expression. What does that mean? Authentic self-expression is about giving yourself the time and the space to express yourself, to really take time in your life to do things around your house and in your workspace, in your wardrobe, in your play life, wherever you choose, to really express yourself. Even with the things that you say. Sometimes we withhold and we hold things in our consciousness, but we don't really share them with others because we're afraid that they will judge us. But there's no freedom in that. And by the way, who cares if they judge us? Those are their problems, right? Not ours. Ralph Waldo Emerson, who was an American essayist, a lecturer, and a poet, he led the transcendental movement in the mid-19th century. Like Carl Jung, who broke away from Sigmund Freud, Emerson broke away from his contemporaries that were stuck in religious and social beliefs. And he felt there was more to it. There's more to life than these dogmas that keep us locked into a way of thinking that may not be our own personal way of thinking. And he formulated this philosophy of transcendentalism in his 1936 essay called Nature. Transcendentalism suggests that the divine or the God or the higher power permeates through nature. And it suggests that reality can be understood by studying nature. This is why people like Eckhart Tolle writes about being in the now and just noticing what's happening now and expressing the love and beauty that you feel through nature. Nature, Emerson attempts to solve in an abstract problem that humans do not fully accept nature's beauty, especially their own inherent beauty. In Think and Grow Rich, this book that I just encourage you to read by Napoleon Hill, it was written in the 1930s, he has an invisible council of people who he called upon while he was writing this book to give him wisdom, to sort of download through spirit and through the generations their ways of expressing themselves through whatever their businesses were, whatever their choices were. And on his invisible council, he had people like Abraham Lincoln and Thomas Paine and Darwin and Burbank, who was all about planting and sowing seeds of love. He had Dale Carnegie and some other spiritual and ascended masters. So I took his lead and I created my own invisible council, who I call upon in my consciousness during my prayer and meditation time, and ask them to sort of download wisdoms to me and sort of tell me what to do. And on my team, not only do I have all of Napoleon Hill's team, but I've added a few of my own. I have Gertrude Stein, I have Yves Saint Laurent, I have Coco Chanel, I have Pierre Berger, Barry Diller, and Diane von Furstenberg. I have Edison, who brings light. I have Jesus and Mary Magdalene, who was Jesus' partner, his lover, and his muse. And so in a way, I use the genius of these muses and I try to draw those inside of me so that I can then share them with myself and you. In this quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson, he says, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." And I agree. The greatest accomplishment that you can do for you is to allow yourself to be you, to express yourself authentically, to be the author of your life, to allow yourself the time and space and beauty of who you are to be expressed in the world. Lucky girl.